It's Thursday, the 29th of April. That means it's the end of week 16 of the Newcastle Diet, which means it's actually the end of the Newcastle Diet. So today we'll have our usual blood sugar test and weigh-in and see how effective the Newcastle Diet's been. So I'm back in Didsbury. I've been a bit busy of late, so I'm not straying very far for a few days. But I am very glad to be finally off those sweet shakes. I've really had enough of them. So I hope today's result produces a nice end to the Newcastle Diet. And I am going to move on to other programmes, or another programme. I'm still not totally sure what I'm going to do, but I've got a good idea. And as soon as I know, you'll know. Wow, there seems to be an ocean of cherry blossom here, if that's what it is. I'm not very good on fauna and flora and stuff like that, particularly when it comes to the flora part of it, but I think that's what it is, and it looks quite nice, but it does seem to have fallen everywhere. Most of you will know I'm a Manchester City supporter, and I really did have a nervous time watching last night. I thought it was going to go completely pear-shaped in the first half, like those games at Liverpool and Tottenham, but this time they showed they're made of sterner stuff. They weren't flaky and they didn't let extra goals in. So I finally calmed down. I didn't have a drink even though I was tempted to, but I will do if they get to the final, but only when they're actually playing the final. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go back and check out the final score for the Newcastle Diet. Okay, we're back again, and we're in a very good mood, obviously because of the football and everything, but also because it's the last of the shakes. I don't have to have those anymore. But please don't be under the impression that that's 10 pints of lagers, fry-ups and pork pies and everything else now. It's not, no, because we want to continue. We haven't reached the promised land. We haven't got the Holy Grail. In fact, we haven't even got to Birmingham yet. So I'm going to go on another plan after this to carry on reducing weight. I've kind of finalised what it's going to be, but I will keep you fully posted when it is finalised. In the meantime, I'm just going to do 1,500 calories a day for a week, maybe two, whilst I'm tying up exactly how I'm going to do this. Anyway, I'm still waiting for this water weight to come on. I've had a few carby things, not much this week, and will do for the next week on 1,500 a day, maybe for 2 weeks, but then I think I'm going to restrict or remove them in whatever plan I'm going to take. But I don't want to do one harsh diet on top of another straight away, so I'm going to have a little pause in between. So let's get on to the meat and drink of this video and today's weigh-in and blood sugar test. As always, I know as little as you do. Let's see how it goes. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Now, time for the blood sugar test. Not brilliant, not brilliant. Well, that was back to normal. One figure was good and the other one, well, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the double, as it were. So anyway, let's check out those scores. And we have the weight, which is now at 104.5 kilograms, down from 105.3 last week, so that's 0.8 kilos off. That's okay. It's not as big as some of the weeks I've had, but it'll do. The original weight, remember, was 130 kilos, so that's 25.5 kilos off, so try picking up 25.5 kilos and you'll see how much that is. Maybe when I have the sort of normal 1500 and carby things, that water weight will come back on. It's got to come back on sometime, surely. Anyway, the BMI, that was down from 36.4 last week to 36.1, edging ever closer to getting under 30, which is the next milestone. And don't forget, we started at 45, but it's going to be several months, as I keep saying, before that does go down. Now, the blood sugar, that is gone up a little bit, 5.8 from 5.0, and that is going up and down like a yo-yo between, well, the lowest I've had is 4.5, and it's even crept up to 6 on one reading, but I took another reading and it was 5.8, 5.9, but I don't want it going over 6 with any regularity, because then we're getting back into pre-diabetic territory. But if I stay on the right path, the blood sugar should stay on the right path. So nothing to worry about with one isolated reading. So there we are. It's it. It's finito. That's the end of my Newcastle diet. Of course, you can't do that forever, living off real replacement shakes, but it's done its job. It's lost me a lot of weight. It's regulated my blood sugar, but we have to stay on the straight and narrow. I've got lots of eating out on the diet reviews, not so many check it out ones, because the weather's gone a bit sour and I've been a bit busy and not been able to travel so much, but I have 1 or 2 of those out, and I've got plenty in the pipeline coming to keep you well entertained. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember always, like, share and subscribe. It helps me a lot, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, hasta luego, and don't forget, you can't beat a bit of mutton.